Hello and welcome to session 10th of paper 8, Industrial and Environmental Biotechnology. And the topic of today's discussion is antibiotic. Here we have several antibiotics, but we'll be looking into the microbial production of penicillin, which is specified in your syllabus. Right. So these are the contents of the uh, session of this lecture. So we'll see introduction, properties of penicillin, types of penicillin, basic structure of penicillin, commercial production of penicillin, conclusion and references. Yeah, whenever we come across a word as antibiotic or penicillin, we just go back to this gentleman, this scientist, Sir Alexander Fleming. So we should always have great gratitude towards this man who made uh, who discovered the antibiotic and possibly the therapeutic values of penicillin. So we will be science will be humanity will always be grateful for the contribution of Sir Alexander Fleming. So he has first observed the antibiotic properties of a mold. See, you can see here uh, his work. So this is a plate that is containing a penicillium green mold. So this is a green mold, right? And so which is nothing but a fungi. And this green mold, it had it was liberating some compound, and there were no bacterial colonies near to this particular penicillium mold. So it means he interpreted that he could interpret that uh, this penicillium or this green mold could produce some molecule which could not allow the growth of this Staphylococcus aureus bacteria, and later it came to be known as antibiotic, and the first ever antibiotic, penicillin. And this is the structure of penicillin, and this is Sir Alexander Fleming, and this is his working bench where you can see lot of plates, right? Okay. So now let us look at some of the representative sources of antibiotics. So microorganisms and the antibiotic produce. So Bacillus subtilis, it produces bacitracin. Bacillus polymixa, it produces polymyxin. Streptomyces amphotericin, Streptomyces venezuela, it produces chloramphenicol, and Streptomyces aureoficans, it produces tetracycline and chlorotetracycline. Streptomyces erytheus, it produces erythromycin. Fridae neomycin, Gracious streptomycin. Micromonospora, it produces gentamicin. Cephalosporium, which is a fungi, it produces cephalothin. Penicillium grysofulvum, it produces grysofulvin. And Penicillium notatum, it produces penicillin. Right. So these are some of the representative uh, microbes that produces some valuable antibiotics. So now let us define what are antibiotics. So antibiotics are antimicrobial agents produced naturally by other microbes, usually fungi or bacteria. The first antibiotic was discovered in 1896 by Ernst Deckney, and in 1928 rediscovered by Alexander Fleming from the filamentous fungi Penicillium notatum. The antibiotic substance named penicillin was not purified until 1940s. It was purified by Florey and Chain, just in that time to be used at the end of the Second World War. Penicillin was the first important commercial product produced by an aerobic submerged fermentation. So penicillin is produced by the fungi Penicillium chrysogenum, which requires lactose, other sugars, and a source of nitrogen in the medium to grow well. Like all antibiotics, penicillin is a secondary metabolite, so is only produced in the early stationary phase. Right? Okay. See, this discovery of penicillin is credited to save many lives. See, this during the World War II, many people, many soldiers used to get wounded, and they used to get many bacterial infections. Administration of penicillin has saved millions of lives. So, penicillin is always considered as a wonderful drug, and it's a uh, gift to the humanity. So properties of penicillin, it exhibits the properties of a typical secondary metabolite. It's active against certain gram-positive bacteria in presence of blood, pus and body fluids. It is soluble in water. It is very soluble in acetone, ethyl alcohol and ether, and is less soluble in benzene, chloroform and other organic solvents. So aqueous solution of penicillin are stable and must be stored under refrigeration. Penicillin is most stable at a pH range of 6 to 6.5 and reasonably stable over the pH range of 5.5 to 7.5. So types of penicillin and the structure. Penicillin are compound of the general formula C16H18 N2O5S, or in which R represents the radical or a group that is different for each day. The structural formula of the most common type uh, are given. Uh, Penicillin F, G, X, and K are produced by strains of the Penicillium notatum or Penicillium chrysogenum group of molds. Flavicidin or flavicin, it is produced by Aspergillus flavus, and dihydro F penicillin produced by Aspergillus gigantic. The basic structure of the penicillins is 6 amino penicillinic acid or 6 APA, composed of thiazolidine ring fused with a beta lactam ring whose 6 amino position carries a variety of acyl substituents. Commercial production of penicillin. So production of penicillin is previously was previously achieved by surface process, that is SSF or solid state fermentation, and surface liquid fermentation. The inoculum or the master spore is the source of inoculum. Spores of Penicillium chrysogenum from working stock cultures are suspended in water or non-toxic lauryl sulfonate, then added to the flask containing wheat bran and nutrient solution. A shake flask culture of 4-day old is inoculated into a seed tank for 3 days. Penicillin production consists of 3 steps: inoculum preparation, and the production fermentation, and the product recovery. Jackson in 1958 prepared a media for penicillin production, and the major constituents of this Jackson's media we will see later. So the first step is the inoculum preparation. So we have to take for inoculum production, spores from heavily sporulated working stocks are suspended in water or in dilute solution of non-toxic wetting agent like sodium lauryl sulfate, such as in the dilution of 1 is to 10,000. These spores are then poured into flask which contains wheat bran and nutrient solutions for heavy sporulation. Incubate for 24 degree for 5 to 7 days to provide heavy sporulation. Resulting spores are directly inoculated into inoculation tanks and incubated at 25 to 26 degrees centigrade for 3 to 5 days, and the exact duration of fermentation depends on the various parameters. The production fermentation or the whole process, so the method can be batch or it can be fed batch, and the media, as I said you earlier, it is Jackson's 1958 media. Constip liquor solids 3 to 5%, lactose 3.5%, cellulose 1%, calcium carbonate 1%, and K2HPO4 0.4%, and edible oil 0.25%. And the fermenter will be a stir tank or a airlift tank, and the temperature should be between 25 to 27 degrees centigrade. Aeration 0.5 to 271 VVM, and 0.5 to 1 it should be, I'm sorry. Antifoaming agent will be your edible oil, and pH is set at 5.5 to 6.6, which increases up to 7. Inocular media is same as production media. Lactose precursor is not added at start of fermentation. pH remains constant. The glucose, constitutive liquor, carbon compounds and ammonia are utilized. Carbon compounds get depleted as the pH rises. Then the pH rises from 7 to 7.5. At the end of the fermentation process, pH rises to 8 because depletion of the lactose brings an autolysis in mycelium, and this is the time when penicillin is harvested. Just before this, the penicillin is harvested. Yeah, this is more about the parameters which we have already discussed. So this is the outline of penicillin production. The media, corn strip liquor, it contains some sugars like lactose and lactose, yeast extract for the source of nitrogen, pH buffers and minerals. And when we load this media into a fermenter and we inoculate it with the and we inoculate it with the uh, and we inoculate it with the uh, spores. We inoculate it with the, so this is your media goes in, and your starter culture goes in. Now you have everything, and now it is allowed to get fermentation 10 times in 6 days. Remove 30% of the culture media, and 30% fresh media is added. Rotating filter, then it is passed through the rotating filter. So when we pass it through, the after the fermentation is over, we will get a fungal mass, and it can be used as a animal feed. It's a byproduct. And then we have the filtrate, which is liquid that is containing the antibiotic, dissolve in butyl acetate, and then potassium ions added to precipitate salt of penicillin, and then wash, filter and dry. 99.5% pure penicillin is obtained. Chemical and enzymatic modification to make new antibiotics. So we get here the pure form of penicillin, and later it is modified to different forms of penicillin. And the product recovery, the harvest broth from fermenter tank by fermented, it is taken by filtration, that's what we have discussed, and it is chilled to 5 to 10 degrees centigrade. SD5 filtrate to pH 2 to 2.5 with H2SO4, and then penicillin is extracted from aqueous filtrate into butyl acetate. Discard aqueous fraction, add potassium acetate to the solvent extract in a crystallization tank to crystallize as potassium salt, potassium salt of penicillin. Recover crystal from the centrifuge, further processing, and then we get the pure penicillin. So this is the overall view of penicillin production, which includes recovery as well. Uh, so you can see here, so this is your stock culture, and then to the shake flask, and then to the transfer vessel, then we have the seed tank, and then to the fermentation tank. So this is all our upstream processing, and then it is sent to the rotafilter, and then we get the first extract, and then we purify by column, second extract, third extract, then vacuum, and then we get the slurry, and it passes through the ceramic filter, and then crystallization. So this we have discussed there, and then after crystallization we again filter it, and then we vacuum dry it, so that we get potassium G, crystal of potassium penicillin G. This is how we get. So this is from here, it is the DSP, DPSP, downstream processing. So we have the downstream processing here of the penicillin. So in conclusion, antibiotics are probably the most important group of compounds synthesized by industrial microbes. The best known and probably the most medically important antibiotics are the beta-lactam group of antibiotics, penicillin and cephalosporins. Penicillin exhibits the properties of a typical secondary metabolite. Penicillin is commercially produced via a fed batch process carried out aseptically in stir tank fermenter. So, and these are my references. Thank you one and all.